Hello, everybody. This is Mike Walden, and I'm standing here at the Super Dave Osborne Senior Citizens Sports Camp. That's right, a Senior Citizens Sports Camp. It's a camp that the Super One started a couple of years ago, but we haven't had an opportunity as yet to show it to you on the show. And speaking of the show, the Super One has been so busy with his sports camp that I'll bet he's even forgotten about the show. Super.
Home.
Super.
You got it.
Super.
Hello, Michael.
Hi, Super. Listen, I know you're so anxious
I don't know what to say. 10 minutes ago, I realized we have a show tonight, and it's the end of the week of my fantastic senior sports camp, and I couldn't let these guys down. I'll go get my uniform and do the show. I'm really sorry. I thought I could make it.
Well, I want to find out a little bit more since we've got this opportunity about this Senior Citizens Sports Camp.
Well, I'm so proud of it, Michael. It's one of a kind. We do it once a year. We've been doing it for 5 years now. And it's basically showing the senior citizen how to participate in professional sports and really function. They learn the right things. Instead of, hey, sit in the bleachers and watch, they get a chance to play. And I teach them the way you would teach a pro how to work. They get football, baseball, basketball, ice hockey, tennis, track and field, and the decathlon.
My.
One a day. And what I found, it's so heartwarming. When they leave here, I get cards and letters saying, Super, I love this sport or I love that sport. I'm playing it now, and they send me their box scores that are in the paper.
Is that right?
It's absolutely sensational.
Well, listen.
So we're very excited about it.
I know how much the Senior Citizens Camp means to you, and we've got a little surprise. A video of you working in basketball. Are you ready?
Oh, well, I don't want this is like I'm trying to sell the camp.
Come on, let's go to the tape right now. The Senior Citizens Basketball.
It's beautiful. All right, everyone. I have to explain what's going on here. As you know, we do a sport a day. This is the 5th day of the camp, and today's basketball, obviously. Yesterday you did bowling, day before football, and you did very well. Anybody still injured from football? Are you okay? You did a very good job. The blue team won that game. Today we've got to learn basketball, and we've got to learn it in a day. Let's line up for a free throw, please. Okay? Line up down there. Gladys, if you'll get down in the corner. Okay. I'm going to shoot a free throw. You have to go blue, red. Okay? Let me have another blue in here. This is very important. You'll stand up right there. Again, in most senior citizen games, it's the fine points that'll make you a winner. Blocking out, don't give up the baseline, and blocking out on free throws. All right? Here's a free throw. Now I'm going to miss it. I want to see how you do with rebounding. I was able to come right in and get the rebound. Nobody blocked out. This was completely that's a girl. Okay. You gave the lane to me. Here we go. I'm going to miss it again. What is happening here? Do you realize what's going on, Gladys?
Yes, I do.
Tell me what's happening.
Well, I think that they are probably a better player than you are.
Okay, let's back up here, please. I'm telling you, people, if we run, we win. That's all I can tell you. If you block out, you don't give up the baseline, you block out on free throws, and you run, we win. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's use the more controlled offense then. Let's bring it up. Are you all right? Okay, come on in here. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the ball up a little slower this time. More controlled, okay? But still, we got to push it up. I'm going to go to you, you go to him, push it up the court, okay? I got the boards. All right, let's go. A little slower, but more control. That's much better. We only have 10 seconds. Okay, come on back, please. I don't know what to say. We either run or we don't, gentlemen. And ladies. You know what I'm saying? If you show up and you've got a game and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get killed. Do you understand? Come down here, you be the post. Okay. We're going to split the post, okay? Here we go. Split the post. Here we go. That's a three-point play. Great job.
Wow, that was positively sensational.
Oh, thank you very much, man. It just fills my heart with joy to see the progress that these senior citizens make. It's just fantastic.
Super, I want to ask you a question. I know you don't like to talk about finances, but how much does it cost to come here to the Senior Citizen Sports Camp?
Well, Michael, you just pay for the necessities. That's why we're sold out all the time. It's about $20 for the shoes.
Yes.
And that covers the different sports. You've got uniforms, another 25. You've got sunblock that they have to have for their face. And the other Band-Aids, things they might need. And that comes to about $110. And then when you add food and lodging, it's about $5 grand for the week.
$5,000 a week?
Well, you know, I don't like to see the senior citizen taken advantage of.
Well, of course not. Well, listen, we've got to get to the show, so I'll send it back to the studio, and you'll be in shortly, right?
I'll finish this up in a minute, and we'll go.
All right. Now let's go back to the studio for the Super Dave Osborne Show.
All right, Kenny, let's go, baby. This is it. Got one. Come on, Kenny. Throw them out. Charge it, baby. All right, Charlie, get one. Come on, Charlie. Charge it. Pick that ball up. Get it. Sid, we're going for one here. Give me one at first. All right. Come on, Sid. Give me any shot. Right over to first base. Arnie, get it. Go into the hole, Arnie. Okay, we're going to short, Charlie. Give me two. Come on, baby. Charge that ball. Sid, turn two here. Forget it, Kenny. The guy that hit that ball is already on the bus. What do you expect when your whole infield is made up of free agents?
Welcome to the Super Dave Osborne Show. Tonight featuring Jenny Jones, Donald Glenn. Super One will be right back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the star of the Super Dave Osborne Show, the one, the only Super Dave Osborne.
Thank you very much. We've got a great show for you tonight. I'll be doing a stunt as usual. It'll be piped into the theater. You'll be able to see it. And we've got a very special guest star. And to start the show off, this is something that I normally wouldn't take time to do. Do we have just a couple of minutes, Jack?
Yes, we do, sir.
Okay. We have a lost and found on the compound. So if you lose anything in the theater or when you're visiting the compound, you lose it, we send it back to you at our expense. But a week ago, we had something adorable that was left. We cannot find the owner. Billy, if you'll bring it out. This is the head of our compound, lost and found, Billy Waters. Hello, Billy.
Hi, Super Dave.
And let's get a close-up of this, Jack. So if the owner is at home, maybe they recognize the dog. We don't know the name. It's been there about a week, right?
He's been in the compound a week, Super Dave.
Now, I understand when you throw a tennis ball or you throw a frisbee, he brings it back.
He sure does.
Okay, well, we're going to show, we don't know the dog's name, we're going to show you a couple of things, nothing really special, but if you recognize it, call us or write us, and we'll get the dog back. Okay? If you'll fly the wall. Okay, Billy.
Give me five. Come on. Come here. Sit. Stay. Come on. Atta boy. You want to try one, Super Dave? Sure. All right. Come here. All right, come here. Sit. Stay. Hup. here, Major. Sit.
Again, it's nothing special. I'm sure every dog can do that. But if you recognize any of those tricks, give us a call. Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Super Dave.
Our next guest is not only a terrific comedian, she's a good luck charm. Let's raise the roof for Miss Jenny Jones.
Thank you. It's great to be back. What a good-looking audience. I see a lot of regulars here, too. That's great. The regulars are the best-looking guys, aren't they? The Super Dave audience regulars are the handsomest, sexy. It's your first time here? I'm sorry, that was cool. You didn't deserve it. You did. It's cool. I don't pick on women. I'm not stupid. Women would hurt me. Are women more vindictive than men? Oh, aren't they? I know I am. Like, if a guy breaks up with me, I don't just date his best friend. I date all of them. I'm vindictive, or because I grew up Catholic, maybe that's why. Any Catholics here? It's tough, isn't it? A lot of religion. And you know what I hated the most? Confession. I hated, they make you go to confession. You have to tell your sins to this priest. I was a good kid. I had nothing to say. I was in there making things up. They made me go. I was confessing to bank robberies, attempted murders, you know. And I discovered boys and didn't have to make things up anymore. I didn't want to get in trouble. What I would do, I let all the boys go into confession first, and then I'd go in and ask if my name came up. I was advanced for my age, my parents said. I was ready to start dating when I was 12. You know, I wanted to wear makeup and high heels. I bought pantyhose, 12 years old. I bought a pair of pantyhose because I was 5'6". I got a size junior. The crotch was like right about here. I had a nice nylon hammock between my legs. It looked real good, you know. Tried to ride a boy's bicycle and launched myself into the neighbor's yard. I don't know. I never had kids. I'm afraid to have a baby. You know what happened to me? I would wind up. I know it. I'm afraid to do this. I wind up being one of those mothers that thinks their baby is smarter and brighter than all the other babies in the world. Have you seen these? And these women get together and they just try and top each other all day long. Well, Jason was walking at 7 months. Oh, yeah? Well, Kimberly was driving at 2 months. Oh, really? Well, Stephanie cut her own cord. My mother's waiting for grandchildren. I'm waiting for Mr. Right. I still have it. Well, it's hard to find the right guy. What do you women look? What do you like in a man? What do you like? You like money? All right, I go for that. You like mustaches? On men. Okay, I thought maybe you didn't like us. You know. Do you like hairy chest? Yeah. Not a lot though. Not if he has to wash himself with a carpet steamer. You know, you don't want it. But I think they look. When it starts to creep up on the old back, then I'm gone, you know. I'm sorry, the hairy back. What do you do when you're with a guy, you're kind of romantic, and he goes over your back with a little oil, and you go over his with a rake? What happened? You know, it just, oh, I don't know. I bought a car. Finally, I bought a new car. I even looked at Yugos, believe it or not, but I know how they named the car, finally. The first car I looked at said, I'm not going in that car, you go. Did not buy a Yugo. I got the car salesman of the year. I got this Mr. Salesman, sold like 50 cars a week. You know, he just won the Golden Dipstick Award or something. I guess he was too busy selling cars to take a shower because I had to be in the car with this guy. He looked like a Mr. Universe. He smelled like Mr. Ed. You know what I'm saying? This was not fun. He's trying to pick me up. I'm on the test drive with him. And he's going, that's a very nice perfume you're wearing. What is it? Evening at my place? I said, no, it's called Fat Chance. He said, I don't get it. I said, that's right. I said, let me just get the car, let me get out of here. They have to do the negotiating and the back and forth. They always come out and ask you the same question at the end. I love this question. They always say, what's it going to take? Right? Mr. Ed says to me, what's it going to take to make you drive this car off the lot? I said, if you're strapped to the muffler, I'll take it. Oh, thanks. very much. You're terrific. Thank you.
Jenny Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Have the best, Tilden.
Would you do me a favor and do a little something and then send it to Mike Walden?
Love to.
Thank you very much.
Don't hurt yourself.
I won't.
All right.
Jenny Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. He does these dangerous things all the time. I don't know. I don't know. Everything looks dangerous to me. Football, baseball looks dangerous to me. You see these guys that get hit in the groin with like a 90-mile-an-hour baseball? Oh, you act like it really hurts. You want to talk pain? Did you ever wear a pair of clip-on earrings that were too tight for about 4 hours? You want to talk pain? Give birth to a baby, have your legs waxed, and then talk to me about pain, all right? Football? Football. My dad was a big football fan. I like it. My mother hated it, so she always vacuumed whenever he watched the game, which really irritated him, and it really annoyed the rest of the people at the stadium, too. They hated that when she showed up with the hair. Take it away, Mike Walden.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Walden speaking to you from the Super Dave Exercise Center. The Super One is on his way over from the studios as I speak. And, of course, later on, he'll be performing a stunt as usual. But first, he wants to show you an exhibit that I know you will find most remarkable. Well, here he comes right now, accompanied by Donald Glanz, the Director of Personnel here at the compound.
You look sensational, and we've had a lot of fun tonight. Hope it continues.
Well, thank you, Super, and I want to find out all about this exercise center because I've never been in a place like this.
You're telling me. Anyway, this warehouse, usually we have about 4,000 pieces of exercise equipment. Well, we've cleared it out for the next 2 weeks because we're having an exhibition of all the brilliant inventions of this man through the years. He's really been an innovator in the field of exercise. I'll be showing you most of his equipment quickly, and then we'll be going to his newest invention, the sports chair.
The sports chair. Wow.
It's better than the name even. And then I'll be doing a stunt later on at the motorcycle area, so stay tuned, please.
Well, I'm anxious to see all of
Well,
this.
Michael, I'll meet you at the sports chair, and we'll just take a quick look.
Okay, Soup.
All right, Donald, if we could rush this along a little bit. This was basically your first invention, and that was in when, 78?
That's correct, yeah.
And what is this?
This is a Super Dave exercise bike. Okay, now what we did was, back there in 78, was we moved the handles so we
Okay,
could
so
really
now
get
you've
a
seen
good
an
run at it.
exercise bike, and that brings us to about 1982.
82, yeah.
And what was this machine?
This here is a rowing machine. And the beauty of this machine here is that we had a bigger
Okay,
wheel.
so now you've seen two things, and 3 years later, he came up with this. Normally, it's a two-wheel bike, you see.
Right, but this
is
we
a
added
three-wheel.
We added the
So it's more fun to ride, and you get comments when you're riding down the street. Here is for the skiers,
This was
and that was 3 years
Go back
ago.
and forth like a ski.
And this is a lifetime cycle for exercise.
You sit on it like this.
So basically, we've taken you through the years and shown you what Donald has come up with. Now, this is Ring the Bell Brilliant Time.
Oh.
Tell us what this is.
Well, this is the all-purpose sports chair. And the beauty of this chair is you can watch a sports event on a television screen, yet at the same time participate in that sport you're watching.
How many of us, and I hate to even use this phrase, but how many of us sit like couch tomatoes
Potatoes.
and rot while we're watching a sporting event? We eat, we sit, we slouch. Before we know it, the weekend's over. This will take care of that. It's so brilliant. Everyone is going to say, why didn't I think of that? How can I get one? Let me show you quickly, and then we got to do the stunt. All right. Now, the beauty of it is, this is as comfortable as a couch, but you kind of feel like you're in a golf cart. This steering wheel doesn't do anything, but it's good exercise. Here is the remote control. Okay, golf. Normally, you're going to sit there and watch golf. Watch what happens. Up comes the golf club. I'm going to walk forward now and participate. This is so much fun, I can't stand it. I didn't have to wait in line. Here we go. Is that sensational? Okay, quickly. My all-time favorite. How many times have you wished that you could play baseball in your house. Watch this. Get this, Danny. You see that? I could just do this. I'm so in love with that. Okay. Now, step out. They're outside. The sun's in their eyes. They got dirt all over them. I'm here, and I'm waiting for my pitch. I know what it is. That one out of here. Okay. Tennis. Isn't this great? Okay. Oh, little exercise jumping. Sensational. Do I have to say any more? Are you convinced? Boy, is this, Donald, this is brilliant. That's all I have to say. Okay, so quickly, let me go over what we've got here. It's a comfortable chair, and your TV monitor is right up there. You've got your remote control right here, as you always do. But the difference is, I just exercise, okay?
Super.
So look, yes.
There's one more he didn't do.
Auto racing.
Isn't that great?
Favorite.
Yeah, this is a good.
So what I do, like left, right, I'm exercising like that?
You drive with them.
Great.
Now,
This is
put
fun.
the foot in the pedal there.
Nothing came up.
Try R. Press R there.
That was sensational, Donald. That was great.
Well, Mike, it makes me proud to please the Super one.
Oh, I could tell he was pleased coming up from my angle here at the rear.
Oh, yeah, he was looking right at me.
Donald, we're out of time. He's going to be so disappointed. Now he can't perform his stunt. Oh, well, this is Mike Walden along with the brilliant Donald Glanson, the exercise champion, Super Dave Osborne, saying, so long, everybody. See you. Good night. Come on, let's go over to the lounge. I want to see the end of that race. All of this excitement has left me very, very tired. I got to sit down.
All right, Mike, let's go.
Oh. Woo. Oh, that was real fun. You know, when you first get the sports chair, I just stick to baseball, tennis, and golf. You really have to be in good shape to watch auto racing. Otherwise, you could hurt yourself. Now, what I'm doing is very important. Always stretch after operating the sports chair. I'm really stretching now because we have 10 seconds to go in the show, and I'm trying not to lose control and use profanity. 3, 2, 1. I can't believe it. I made it.